Hello everybody, and welcome to another MTG Arena Brawl event. Today we are going to be playing with the Wild Bounty deck featuring Chulane, Teller of Tales. But before we dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy Brawl content, and this video in particular, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out a ton. If you would like to join our community here on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you do have any questions at all about the deck or about the gameplay, be sure to leave those in the comment section down below, and I will gladly respond with my thoughts or answers. Also, if you would like to catch my other MTG Arena Brawl videos, be sure to check those out. There will be links to all three of the other decks from the pre-constructed 4 in the description and also in the pinned comment if you would like to check those out. Without further ado, let's dive into the very brief little deck tech here. Chulane, Teller of Tales is 2 green, white, blue for a legendary creature human druid. It is a 2/4 vigilance, and whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, and 3 tap, return target creature you control to its owner's hand. That does include itself. So Chulane basically ramps you, it gets you value from your creatures. So in this deck, there's a ton of ways to use your mana, and there's also a ton of creatures. So kicking things off, we have Spectral Sailor as a nice mana sink. Fairy Vandal is a new card. I think this card is pretty nice, especially because there's a decent amount of card draw with Chulane in the deck. You draw your card, you cast a creature, the Fairy Vandal grows. Incubation Druid for ramp. Harpooner is another nice little creature. Some ramp. More ramp. Way to find creatures or lands if you need them. Familiar for some activated abilities like Chulane's. That's pretty nice. Makes it only cost 1. Marrowleaf Pixie. I think this card's just quite good. More mana ramp. It's also a flyer. 2/2 flyer. This card's just very good. Runaway Together. Bouncing the creatures because you have a lot of enters the battlefield effects can be good, and you also bounce one of your opponents to set them back. Growth Spiral is basically Chulane on a card. Tome of Legends. What does this do? Enters the battlefield with a page counter. Put a page counter. Remove page. Okay, that seems pretty cool. So you basically can draw cards, and when you play your commander, you draw more cards. Steelbane Hydra. X +1/+1 counters, remove a +1/+1 counter, destroy. That seems very good to me. This card's going to be a commander staple. I mean, it's just got to be. This card seems excellent to me. Very cool. Forbidding Spirit, and you can also reset it with Chulane, which is another cool synergy. Forbidding Spirit, I like these cards that you can like reset, just make it really hard for your opponent to attack you over and over. District Guide for some enters the battlefield value. Rosehorn, Thorn Acolyte. This is one of the few adventures that you don't really cast a lot of the time. A lot of the time you'll just cast the 3-mana version, but the 1-mana version can be some fine filtering if you need it. Geometry for ramp, Risen Reef for ramp. There's not a ton of other elementals in the deck, but you can just keep resetting it with Chulane if you need to. Prison Realm for some removal. There's Sharkdo Crab, which is nice little adapt synergy. You can bounce it if you really want to reset it, or you can just combine it with your Biomancer's Familiar. Incubation, Incongruity to find creatures. Frilled Mystic is really nice with Chulane, can kind of lock your opponent out of the game. Some ramp. Fairy Formation, what's to do? Create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with... Oh my gosh. So it's like better Spectral Sailor, because you also make a fairy. That's quite good. Good way to use your mana. Time Wipe. And then the top end, Beanstalk Giant. I just love these. I think the adventure cards have tons of great flavor. Basic land card put on the battlefield, so you're making the Beanstalk, and then power and toughness are equal to the number of lands. So like, oh my gosh, the taller the Beanstalk grows, the bigger the giant is. That's so awesome. I love these flavor cards. Thorn Mammoth is excellent. And then just a bunch of big fatties. And then a ton of lands over here on the side. So that is the deck. I hope you enjoyed this portion, and I hope you stay with me to see a Wild Bounty in action. Hello, and welcome to the first round. We are playing against the Alayla Artful Provocateur deck. I will say I am super excited to just get brewing with Brawl myself. This hand is excellent. It has Steelbane Hydra as a nice card. It's also just got turn 2 Growth Spiral and Risen Reef and all those good shenanigans. Alayla is a pretty cool deck. I like that one a lot. I think all the decks are pretty fun for the right state of mind. The Warriors one is the hard. I mean, the Knights one is the hardest to get going because you kind of need the right pieces, but it definitely has really good cards in it and stuff. I like that they let you play with the art. We definitely have to play Island so we can play Growth Spiral. But yeah, I like how they let you play with the artworks of the lands from the set. Really cool. Opponent has not played any cards so far. They're saving their artifacts for after they play their Alayla. We will put an island here, and then we will next turn play Forest, hold up our Frilled Mystic. I like holding it up because I feel like they're casting Alayla. They've been saving their artifacts and enchantments, and we just get to counter their Alayla. Also, there's only one Frilled Mystic. They can't really afford to play around that. And now we can just play our Chulane, or we could play... What's this do? Search your library for basic land. Put it onto the battlefield. Okay, so it doesn't come in tapped. That's really good. So we'll have to get a island with this, which I don't mind. Beautiful artwork on that island. Play Plains, and then play Risen Reef. And we can cast this guy soon. That's just a massive beater. Charge, Frilled Mystic. You just got to get those chip points in. Chulane could start doing really good work with the Frilled Mystic. And Steelbane Hydra should do a lot of good work. So if they are stuck on land, so I think we do pay 2 here. And then I think we would just play Chulane. The animations are just fantastic on these cards. Chulane is just going to let us start resetting Frilled Mystic and really just putting them behind. Also, Steelbane Hydra is a card I kind of don't want to show them until it's too late. Until it's too late for them. Okay. Well, Keeper Fables. We'll let them draw a card this time because they did hit a land drop here. Play card, play Keeper. How many lands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So we can play. This is 7. Kind of just want to play this Hydra and blow up Smothering Tithe. So that takes 3 to blow up Smothering Tithe. So this would be, and we need, okay, so that's 6. So we can cast this as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 4, 5. So we can cast this as a 4, 4. Oh. Whoops. we declined putting a land in for some reason when we meant to decline the Smothering Tithe pay. Well, we got the W, and I hope you stay with me for the next round. Hello, and welcome to round 2. Back with the Chulane action. We definitely have a keeper on our hands here. Turn 2, Mana Leaf Pixie. Turn 3, Rosehorn Acolyte. We got all of our ramp on. We've got a Frilled Mystic, which is a great card in this deck. I'm liking this hand a lot, and it's definitely a keep in my opinion. We're playing the Chulane Mirror, so our opponent could have all of the same cards as us. Get wrecked, scrub. We are going to be up a life. Oh, the value. No, I'm just kidding. It does not really matter. We'll play our Hollowed Fountain untapped on turn 2 to deploy our Mana Leaf Pixie. That's why we played this land instead of the Guild Gate. And then we can play Rosehorn Acolyte. I feel like the design is a tad wasted on the Rosehorn Acolyte. Like, you're not casting the front half very much, which I feel makes it a little bit less fun. Ah, the ramp is on. I think we'll just cast Rosehorn Acolyte. And then we can play Growth Spiral when we're holding up Frilled Mystic. They don't have any blue mana. Oh, I guess this makes any color. It's Chulane! It's just when you cast. I kind of have to play my own Chulane to be able to compete with that. Man, I just hope they don't have a way to kill my Chulane. If they play a Thorn Mammoth here, I'm so screwed. But if I can untap and play my Thorn Mammoth, like if I rip a untapped land and just Thorn Mammoth their Chulane, oh, it'll be so good. Don't Thorn Mammoth me, bro. Okay. Ixkozakui. They've got all the Chulane. I mean, Chulane seems like kind of an Aztec-ish. Okay, come on, just give me a land, deck. That's all I'm asking. It's not a ton. It's not huge. It's not a huge deal. Thank you. I knew I could count on you, deck. Thorn Mammoth is absolutely disgusting. Oh my gosh, this card is so good. Or another creature. So like whenever I play another creature, or get another creature from like a fairy formation, I just get to fight something. It's just brutal. So good. Thank you, Forest. You are the ultimate Forest. That was a fantastic draw. No! Farewell, sweet Thorn Mammoth. Farewell. We hardly knew ye. They don't even have blue mana. I guess this thing can filter for blue mana. We're just going to play our Chulane. They aren't able to cast blue spells right now unless they filter with this. They can't cast their Chulane for another turn. And opponent scoops it up. We are 2-0 and looking forward to playing the third and potentially final round. Hello and welcome to the final round, unless of course it is a complete one-sided stomping or the opponent concedes. So could be the final round, and we do have our free mulligan to get rid of that junker, and this hand is far better. Flower Flourish, Growth Spiral. We're definitely going to be getting a forest with our Flower Flourish, but definitely a hand that we can keep. We don't have to risk mulliganing. This is basically another land. This can help us ramp as well. And this could maybe find us a mana dork or something. Okay, we will flower you. Get a forest. Then play the forest. Oh, beautiful artwork. Man, that art is gorgeous. You were wondering, wait, why isn't he casting it? Okay, we're taking Gyre Engineer. The high-risk play, if they have removal. But we can just slam this on turn 3, untap, rip land, play Chulane. Okay, or we could have ripped land there, but Gyre Engineer definitely the play here. Don't kill my Gyre Engineer, bro. He is a necessary part of our organization. Oh gosh. Your start is looking decent, opponent. Good thing we have Time Wipe here. Aw, man. So we're just going to have to ramp the hard way. I think we play Rosehorn, Acolyte, and Leafkin Druid here. We can actually block here. This has Death Touch though, so we're not going to try and do anything fancy on that one. Okay, they have 4 cards in hand, so we could maybe Time Wipe them next turn. Let's just try to get our ramp on. Yeah, I think we are going to Time Wipe. But the question remains, what do we do in the meantime? I think we just pass, and then we Time Wipe. We're just going to do this so that they know we don't really have a counterspell, maybe. I don't know. I think we bounce back our Gyre Engineer. We're committing hard to this Time Wipe. I think playing Chulane puts us kind of far behind. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see how it is, opponent. So we are going to take 3, 4, 7, 13. We would go to 3. I think we go to 3 here. Next turn we have this 5 for time wipe, and then we want to be able to tap 1, 2, 3 to replay Gyre. So I guess we can just jump block here. Keep us at 7. That seems more reasonable. Ah. We need to tap this for white. That it was actually crucial. We'd rather have double mana here, though. And then we redeploy our Gyre Engineer. And the next turn we can Sharkdo Crab tap their Sir Gwyn. If they play that. Sure. Perfect land draw there. Just what we wanted. Dang, I should have done that on my opponent's turn. Rats. Okay. Chulane into Paradise Druid. See what we draw. Okay, we have a blocker for your 4/1. Shivan Dragon. Oh, thank goodness we saved our Crawl Harpooner. The magic god smiled upon us this day. Hokey smokes, Bullwinkle. So we have 2 creatures, so it'll be 5 and kill the Shivan. That's absurd. Yeah, we'll take action. Seems slightly decent. Ooh, Forbidding Spirit's going to be super good. Let's try to get a card draw. Oh, yes. Okay, they play their Sir Gwyn, as I have been referring to it. They equip. Luckily, they do not have the Haste Giver. Menace is definitely scary. Oh, jeez. We're going to make it hard for them to attack us. And then we can spend a lot of mana to cast this, which if we get to it untap will win us the game. I think it's worth it. No attacks. We can equip this thing up and use it to block Sir Gwyn as well. Okay, sure. And they don't even have lethal regardless. Oh, goodness. I think if they had equipped a Gwyn, they could have attacked me. And I would have been forced to make some slightly awkward... I mean, I guess I would have had to trade off my Parhelion. I don't envy my opponent their position. Let's see what we get off Chulane. I kind of want to flicker this thing in a way. We'll just use him to accrue it. That is a lot of damage. I've never actually hit someone with a Parhelion before, but it feels awesome. And then we are going to just try and stay safe. Oh, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, holding up a counterspell is so appealing right now. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11 mana that we have access to. I kind of want to play the Forbidding Spirit again. Makes it hard for them to attack us. That's why they didn't attack with Sir Gwyn, because they wanted to play other stuff, I guess. We're going to crack this so we reduce the odds of us drawing a garbage land, or a land that we don't really want. We still have up Frilled Mystic because of our Gyre Engineer. I think we've stabilized. Man, Parhelion hits like a truck. Also plays defense really well. Vigilance is surprisingly relevant on your massive 8-drop flying first strike Vigilance that makes 2 4/4s every time it attacks. Go figure. And my opponent has to pay extra to attack me. I think we may have gotten this game a locked and loaded. It was definitely a close one, though. Like, we had to have our Crawl Harpooner to save us, and our Time Wipe. And we had to stabilize it a decent life total. Oh my gosh! That would have been insane. They would have kept their Sir Gwyn. I would have lost everything. Oh my gosh. That's insane. What a game. What a game. That is going to do it for this video with Wild Bounty. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Hashtag Clutch Mystic in the comment section down below to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. Or just hashtag Wild Power to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Remember that if you want to find videos of me playing the other pre-constructed Brawl decks, you can find those in the description down below and in the pinned comment. If you would like to join our community here on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is a great way to show your support for the channel and for the videos, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, including future Brawl content. If you would like to buy these Brawl decks yourself when they become available, doing so through the affiliate link in the description and in the pinned comment helps me out a ton. I really appreciate everyone that does that. It's the same decks at the same prices, but doing so will support the channel. So that's helpful. If you are going to use any purchases, really, you can just save that link and then use it whenever you're buying cards, and it's helping me out, and I do appreciate everyone that does so. Yeah, that's going to do it. I did say like, share the video with your friends, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which of your decks was your favorite, and I will talk to you in my next video.